Sorry about the interruption. Officer Gomez was just about to let me go. He said, "I'll pretend I didn't see you." And I will say, "Thanks, Officer Gomez. I always liked you. And I'll pretend you don't work for a homicidal maniac. As far as I'm concerned, you're a murderer just like the rest of them."
Don't think I don't know it. Why do you think I'm letting you go? I guess you're trying to follow your dad. Outside. Good gravy. If I didn't know what the overseer would do if he caught you, I'd never tell you to try for it, but it's your only shot. You take care, and I hope you find your daddy.
I'm afraid you've missed him. I believe he's gone topside.
You're the one everybody's looking for, Ray?
Could be
It's
back
none of
any
my
moment.
business. Your dad always took good care of us.
Those nasty roaches have gotten my circuits in such a frazzle.
Just hold still. Your left stabilizer's been knocked loose.
I am holding still. It's your pulsing hands that are shaking.
The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not
If you keep turning
interfere
like
with
that, I'm
home
gonna crack your
security
casing.
personnel.
Don't blame me for your incompetence.
Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
I think I found the problem.
I don't believe you. I expect we'll be there for hours.
Don't be such an old woman. Just a few more adjustments and you'll be as good as new.
Well, I think I'd rather just stay broken than submit to any further indignity.
I think I found the problem.
I think you just made it worse. Should I do this myself?
Better not let anyone else see you, son. Just a few more
This is
adjustments.
the overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel.
Almost
Any
done.
resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt
Should
with
I do this
severely.
myself?
Gary. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that.
That is all.
We should just go back to our quarters.
It's our only chance, don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doctor. I'm not gonna let anyone stop us.
No,
It's
don't do
me,
it.
Tom, over here.
No, no, no.
Oh, you should.
He was just a
This is
kid.
the overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all. This is the overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters.
Hard work is happy work.
The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security
had to go and leave, didn't he? He had to mess things up for everybody.
Outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely.
Guards! Guards, he's over here.
That is all.
If he just
They're everywhere.
gotcha
The
now.
dark stupid kid is over here. He's trying to leave the ball. Don't let him get away.
The overseer won't tolerate this kind of behavior. Oh, blood! Ah!
Guards!
This is the overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not
Guards!
interfere with Vault
Guards, he's over
security
here.
personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
Oh!
Everywhere. I told you, I don't know anything.
Be reasonable, Amata. Officer Mack may enjoy this, but I don't. Just tell us where to find your friend so we can talk to him.
Are hereby confined to their
He's my friend. I was worried about him. What does he have to do with any of this
infestation is
anyway?
under control.
Probably nothing, which is why you need to tell me where he is, so I can talk to him.
Any resident
Watch out, sir, she's got a gun.
his or her
Amata,
quarters will
where
be
did you
dealt
get
with
that gun?
severely.
Just get away from me. I don't want to shoot you, but I will. I swear I
Hold
will.
it right there! Oh, ugh. Damn! I'm hit!
Guards!
No more guards. Just me.
He's here. Don't let him get away.
This is the overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
Guards! Guards! Guards!
He's here. Don't let him get away. I hope you're here to turn yourself in, young man. You're already in enough trouble as it is. Don't make it worse for yourself.
Just give me the keys to your office and your password, then I'll be going. If you ever lay a hand on Amada again,
Oh, is that all? Is there anything else I can get you while you're here? You'll get nothing from me. I'll die before I see the safety of the vault compromised again.
you're right. You will die if you don't give me that password. Amada, trust me. If you don't give me what I want, I'll hurt her bad. I'll escape without your help then. I'm not the one who started killing people.
Save your sanctimony. The world is a dangerous place, and I make no apologies for doing whatever it takes to keep the vault safe. Guards, help me!
Safe?
Guards!
Even if everyone's dead? There are no guards left. I'm all that's left. It's you and it's me. Ding dong.
I have nothing at... Guards, help!
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
Hold on, Jonas. I need to record this first. I don't really know how to tell you this. I hope you'll understand, but I know you might be angry. I thought about it for a long time, but in the end, I decided it was best for you not to know. So many things could have gone wrong, and there's really no telling how the Overseer will react when he finds out. It's best if he can blame everything on me. Obviously, you already know that I'm gone. It was something I needed to do. You're an adult now. You're ready to be on your own. Maybe someday things will change and we can see each other again. I can't tell you why I left or where I'm going. I don't want you to follow me. God knows life in the vault isn't perfect, but at least you'll be safe. Just knowing that will be enough to keep me going.
Don't mean to rush you, Doc, but I'd feel better if we got this over with.
Okay, go ahead. Goodbye. I love you.
Will be dealt with severely. That is all.
Well, I left your dad alive.
Thank God you came along when you did. I don't know what I might have done. Here, take the gun. I don't want to find out what I'd do if I still had the gun when my father comes looking for me. You'd better get out of here. I'll try to meet you at the vault door. If I don't make it, good luck.
You can't do that.
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
That stupid kid is over here. He's trying to leave the ball. Don't let him get away.
I left that gun and that baton in the hopes that I'm protecting them.
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
Some terminals are protected and can't be accessed without a password. If your science skill is high enough, you can attempt to hack the terminal. Selecting the correct password will grant you access. If your guess is incorrect, you will be shown how many letters match the correct password and in the correct location. You have 4 tries to guess correctly. If you fail, the terminal will remain inaccessible until you own the password. You can exit hacking at any time and try again. And in the correct location. View security dossier. Tunnel snakes. If Butch and his leather-clad delinquents accost Amata one more time, they'll have more to deal with than their Arabic acerbic teacher. Their services have come in handy upon occasion, I must admit, but they're starting to become unruly. If dogs become feral, they must be put down. I'll have to remind Butch of that upon our next meeting. Beatrice. Just what Vault 101 needs. An absent-minded, sexually repressed sycophant. Beatrice has served Vault 101 admirably for years, but her mind is growing feeble. I'll have to speak with our good doctor about some kind of long-term pharmaceutical solution we may at least be able to keep her comfortable and quiet until she passes on. Jonas. I never should have assigned Jonas as James's assistant. He was always too idealistic for his own good. Now he spends every waking minute with the good doctor, who gleefully fills his ears with even more idealistic nonsense. I've considered reassigning him, but the truth is, Jonas is a fine medic in his own right, and hiding him down in maintenance would be a terrible waste of resources. Amada. Every time I try to get Amada to open up, she just pushes me further and further away. Since she was a child, I've tried to instill in her those virtues that have made this vault what it is today. Loyalty, honesty, commitment, hard work. She does try, and with a lot of guidance, has grown into a fine young woman. That makes it all the sadder that she continues to alienate me. She looks at me and sees the overseer, not the father that has cared for her all alone. Alone! Since she was an infant. View scouting reports. Report 2241-02-10. February 10th, 2241. As our tests suggested, the immediate vicinity of the vault is no longer dangerously irradiated, although the background radiation is still well above safe levels. Pockets of more intense radiation appear to still be common, and all surface water seems to be undrinkable. We will need to carry ample supplies of Rad-X with us on all future surveys, but hazard suits do not seem to be necessary for general exploration. Our old maps are largely useless. The town of Springville is an abandoned ruin, and all pre-war roads have disappeared or are no longer passable. We encountered a group of monstrous ants, which appeared to confirm McKay's theories of mutation due to extended exposure to radiation. We drove off the ants with gunfire and collected several specimens for study upon return to the vault. See Exhibit A. The good news is that human civilization still survives, despite everything. We discovered a settlement known as megaton, see Exhibit B, whose inhabitants, although somewhat wary at first, soon welcomed us into their town. We spent a good deal of time in Megaton and learned a great deal about the Capital Wasteland, as the area around Washington, D.C. is now called, from them. Megaton is a fortified outpost of civilization of sorts. But it seems that giant ants are the least of the dangers of this new world. We agreed that it was prudent to return to the vault immediately to revise our survey plans in light of what we have learned. Lewis and Agnes remained in Megaton to serve as ambassadors and continue to collect information until we return. Annie Palmer, Survey Team Leader, February 10th, 2241. The ant. Megaton. Vault Tech instructions. Letter from Dr. Stanislaus Braun. Stanislaus Braun, yes. A letter to the overseer from Stanislaus Braun. If you are reading this, emergency vault internment procedures have been initiated, and you and your control group have been sealed into your vault. Congratulations! You are now a vital part of the most ambitious program ever undertaken by Vault-Tec. If you have not yet read your sealed orders, do so now. They will outline the experimental protocols assigned to your control group. Please remember that deviation from these protocols in any way will jeopardize the success of the program and may be considered grounds for termination by Vault-Tec Corporation as outlined in your employment agreement. Your vault may or may not have been selected to receive a GEC module. Please see the attached A for details. Dr. Stanislaus Braun, Director, Societal Preservation Program, Vault-Tec Corporation. Societal Preservation Program, Vault-Tec Corporation. Sorry. Attachment A. Vault 101 will not receive a GEC module and should operate under the guidelines laid forth in the overseer's sealed orders. Vault-Tec Scientific Entry, the GEC. The GEC is, quite simply, the most advanced piece of technology ever developed by Vault-Tec. A terraforming module capability of creating life from complete lifelessness. After riding out the storm of nuclear Armageddon in a Vault-Tec patented vault, residents can then activate the GEC and create a new earthen paradise. Craters and dust will give way to rolling grasslands and sparkling clear water. Of course, due to time and monetary constraints, not every vault will be equipped with a GEC module. Open Overseer's Tunnel. First, I need to talk to the terminal password is there. Well, first I need to talk to Amada and tell her.
You need to go. I'll try to meet you by the vault door. Be careful.
But they opened it before.
Do not interfere with vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
here I am, still looking out for the vault.
This is the overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
Leave the door open now.
You did it! You opened the door! My God, I almost didn't believe it was possible.
I couldn't have done it without your help. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it. I didn't need your help. Go back to your crazy father.
No, you didn't need me. If anyone can survive out there, it's you.
Why don't you come with me?
It's tempting, but my place is here. The vault needs me more than you do. I'm the only one who has a chance to talk some sense into my father. Listen, if you do catch up with your dad, tell him I'm sorry for Jonas and my father and everything. Goodbye.
Stop!
You've got to go.
Overseer.
Someone's sure to come see what's going on. Take care.
You're gonna be sorry. I knew you'd turn up sooner or later. I'm not going out there. I don't care what the overseer says. I'm not going out there. I don't care what the overseer says. Hold it right there. Stop in the name of the overseer. What's the matter, huh? Can't stand the sight of your own blood? Tried to run. You like that, you bastard? Ah! Ah! Blood! Ah! You're gonna be sorry. Ha! Ah! 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 Oh! Ah!
This is the overseer.
Yeah!
Are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
Once there was this kid who got into an accident and couldn't go to school, but when he finally came back, his hair, it turned from black into bright white. He couldn't quite explain it. He always just been there. Oh, what'd I do? Yeah, I mean, I guess. Okay, I guess I'm ready. Scenic overload. Hmm. 5 points to science and medicine. Gun nut. Small guns and repair skill. Single point into your special. Lady Killer. With each rank in the Swift Learner perk, you gain an additional 10% to total experience points whenever experience points are earned. I guess Swift Learner, and then I'll pick Lady Killer. Point Lookout. A riverboat has docked at the mouth of the Potomac, carrying trade from a distant peninsula of Point Lookout. The captain offers passage to Point Lookout for any mercenary, treasure hunter, or adventurer looking to explore the new land. Everything is new land to me. into the pit. There were reports of a new radio message being broadcast across the capital wasteland. The transmission appears to be some sort of distress call and gives little information except the location and name of the man making the plea. Mothership Zeta. A new radio broadcast has been heard across the capital wasteland. While completely unintelligible, it sounds ominous. Broken steel has been loaded. Your level cap has been raised to 30. Oh, Megaton is hella close. Alert! A new radio broadcast has been heard across the capital wasteland. It sounds like a distress call, but seems meant for certain ears only.
Please, do you have any water? I'm so thirsty.
What is this place? Some kind of city?
It's Megaton. Have you been living in a hole or something? Everyone's heard of Megaton. They have plenty of water in there, but they only give it to residents or people who can pay for it.
Will any water do?
I've been drinking this irradiated shit. I can't do it. I just throw it up now. I need purified water, please.
Here, have this purified water.
I mean, you don't want anything for it? I don't have any caps or anything. I can just have it for free.
What are caps? I insist, my friend. It's the least I can do to help.
Really? Seriously? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'll never forget this.
I'm sure you will find a way.
Welcome to Megaton. Enjoy your stay. Welcome
I'll be damned. Another newcomer. Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, boy. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something.
Nice town you got here, Sheriff. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Friendly and well-mannered. I think we're gonna get along just fine. You treat my people nice, and you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like.
Right. Message received.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, is there something I can help you with?
I'm looking for my father. Middle-aged guy. Maybe you've seen him.
Nope. Sorry. I got enough fires to put out in this place that I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town.
know anything about the area outside Megaton?
It's called the Wasteland for a reason. But there are settlements, too, spread all around. The human race is stubborn like that. To the south, you've got Rivet City. But don't bother going to D.C. The place is a war zone.
Tell me more about your town.
What do you want to know?
Why is the town called Megaton?
The town's named after the bomb that's sitting in the middle of it. It hasn't gone off yet.
Don't you think someone should disarm that thing?
I don't trust any of the locals to tinker with it. Besides, most people don't even realize it's still a threat. And hell, Cromwell and those crazies from the Church of Adam, they worship the damn thing. Why? You think you got the know-how to disarm it? For good?
I can see about disarming that bomb for you.
Oh, all right. Fine. But listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you.
Demolition expertise doesn't come cheap. I want 500 caps.
That's pretty steep. Fine. Do it and you'll get your money. Don't screw up, though, or we'll all regret it.
Now that I'm helping you, maybe you can help me. I'm looking for my dad.
Well, come to think of it, I do remember a stranger coming through here. Had a look in his eye. You know the kind a man gets when he's got a purpose. Spend some time up in the saloon. Might want to check with Moriarty. Just watch yourself. That man's trouble.
I have to go now.
Good luck. Careful around that bomb.
Huh? Yeah, what is it?
What can I do to help around here?
Well, it's no secret that the old water treatment plant is on its last legs. And I'm the only one in town that can keep the damn thing running. I spend so much time up in the plant that I can't take care of the leaks that keep springing up in the pipes around town. Now, I don't expect much from strangers, But if you've got the know-how, I need someone to hunt down and repair those leaks.
How many leaks are there?
From the pressure in the plant, my guess is that there are 3 of them scattered around town. Check along the pipes and the valves, but they might be a bit tricky to spot.
I'll keep it in mind.
I hope you can help. If folks knew how bad it was getting up here, well, I don't know what would happen.
What's the word around town?
Well, people have been saying that the water purifier's about to go. Honestly, I'll tell you what I tell them. I've been keeping that wreck going for 35 years, and this is the first time I've ever had a problem I couldn't fix.
I gotta go.
Well, back to work.
Attempt to repair. You repaired the leaky pipe. Yeah. The pipe appears to be damaged, but the source of the leak isn't immediately clear. It'll take a master plumber to fix it. Done. Repaired.
You looking to trade, stranger? Check out Craterside Supply.
Will do. Stranger, wink wink.
What do you need?
The pipes are all fixed.
Well, I'll be. The pressure's up in the plant. It looks like all the leaks have been fixed. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. But listen, it's only a matter of time before they burst again. And someone like you might not be around to fix them. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you caps for any scrap metal you can bring me. You'll find it all over the place out there in the waste. If I have a steady supply of scrap, I can keep the plant running and the pipe should be just fine. We got a deal?
Sounds good to me. I'll bring you the parts I can find.
Good. This just keeps looking better. Those parts will keep this place running and the town in fresh water. Hurry back as soon as you find some. Yeah? What is it?
I found some.
I sure am, Sonny. What have you got for me?
Take all the scrap I have.
Well, all right. Let me count out your caps.
Well, hot damn. Someone new. Always a pleasure. Name's Billy Creel. You call me Billy, all right? I know Megaton looks more like a boneyard than a town, but it ain't all bad. Take me and Maggie, for instance. We make do just fine. I trade the stuff I scavenge, and she helps keep me on the straight and narrow.
I'm sorry, who's Maggie?
Oh, sorry. I guess I got ahead of myself, huh? Maggie's 9. Sweetest little girl you'd ever care to meet. We take care of each other. I ain't never had a daughter, but if I did, I'd want her to be Maggie. I took her in when her parents got killed by raiders. That was 2 years ago. It was a pretty bad scene. Small settlement up north. I'd stopped in to trade some salvage, and the whole place had been wiped out. I found Maggie hiding under a bed, in the same room where her parents had been butchered. We've been together ever since.
You know anything about the area outside Megaton?
All I know is that I spent too much time out there, and beyond that, I ain't going to talk about it.
What can you tell me about Megaton?
Megaton is the best little town you'll find in the capital wasteland. Don't let anyone tell you different. Strong walls, strong people, and strong booze. We've got everything you need to make a life these days.
What do you do around here?
Me? I deal with the caravan suppliers. I used to ride with those guys, so they cut me some good deals. Helps keep the town supplied. But more importantly, I take care of Maggie. Of course, she's getting a little old to have Billy looking over her shoulder all the time.
What's the word around town?
People have been saying that there's something wrong with the water purifier. But old Walter's been keeping that thing running for decades. I'm not worried. No reason it'd pick now to go down for good. Would it?
Nope.
Later, Gator.
Doe.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you?
Sure, I've got plenty to say about life in the vault. Where did you get that vault suit back there?
I'm pretty sure I remember a girl coming into town with that about 12 years ago. She didn't know a thing about the wastes, and I knew she'd get herself hurt without some sort of protection. So I offered to armor her vault suit. Never saw her again. Probably died out there, poor thing. In a way, she gave me the idea to write this book. It's yours, if you help.
Sure.
Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
It was paradise down there. No fears, no worries, no fighting. Until Dad left. This outside place is amazing. In the main room, I can't even see the ceiling. I was sent as an ambassador from the utopia of Vault 101. Bow before my glory. How do you people live out here? I haven't found a food dispenser anywhere. I was cramped. It was cramped, dark, and the food sucked. Good riddance.
Yeah, you wouldn't imagine how hard it is to replace that big light bulb up there, too. That's great for a forward. Open with a joke and all that. Here, take the suit. Something tells me you might need it. That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun.
What's this book you're working on?
Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot at me with mean words.
Sounds like a great idea. Can't wait to help.
Good enthusiasm! Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first?
Getting food doesn't seem so bad. What are you looking for? What's this about radiation?
Well, that's what I need your help for, isn't it? I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a live example. Not for long, anyway. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning, so I can study its effects. Oh, not a deadly dose, of course. I can fix you up before that.
Okay, I'll get irradiated. Just be ready to fix me up when I get back. You want me to get irradiated? How could that possibly be worth it for me?
Oh, don't worry so much about it. I'll be here waiting with a nice tall glass of rad-cleansing Brahmin milk for you when you get back. Well, mostly just a whole lot of Rad-X and Rad-Away. And maybe even a more reliable way to get rid of radiation. Assuming it works, of course.
Okay.
Oh, you're a peach. Or at least some sort of hardy fruit that grows in the savagely irradiated mockery of agriculture we have nowadays. Now, 200 rads should be enough for basic sickness. But if you can get 600 or more rads, my test will be even more accurate. Just make sure you can get back here, and I'll see to it that you're well taken care of.
Okay, have you thought about disarming the bomb?
Oh, I couldn't do that. It'd be a real blow to those nice folks in the church. Besides, it's not like that bomb ever hurt anyone. Live and let live, right?
Can I ask you about your work and how my research fits into it?
Sure thing. I'm an open book. What do you want to know?
Why can't you do the research yourself?
Oh, I haven't got nearly the experience in the waste that you do. If I tried half of these things, I'd get my head blown off. At least you look like you can really handle yourself out there. All I'm good at is coming up with the ideas and fiddling with junk for caravans.
It's really good of you to try to help people like this.
I know, right? I figured instead of just helping out the caravans with odd junk, why not put my brilliant mind to work for everyone? And between my mind and your experience, this guide will save 12 times more lives than those greedy merchants will.
Well, I'm proud to be part of it. You can count me in. Count on me.
That's the spirit, trusty research assistant.
Do you sell any specialty items?
Do I ever? I've got the schematics for something called a rocket launcher. I sell all the components too, so you can make the weapon yourself. Don't worry about ammo. This baby shoots all the junk you might find out there in the wasteland. Ashtrays, teddy bears, you name it. In fact, if you ever need to make any custom weapons, feel free to use my workbench here in the shop. All you need is the schematics and parts.
Let me see what you have for sale.
Absolutely.
Okay, all that, all that, all that, all that. Ooh.
Good hunting.
What's the word around town?
I couldn't tell you, really. I talked to Manya if you care that much. She's lived in Megaton longer than anyone.
Okay, I'll be seeing you.
Good luck with that research.
Oh, yeah.
The men, women, and children of the earth come forth to gather and behold the power of Atom. Let those who dwell here in his favored land...
You now have radiation poisoning. Visit a doctor or take Radaway to lower your radiation level. You can also protect yourself ahead of time by taking Rad-X, which increases your radiation resistance.
Tend now to the words of the prophet of Atom. Come forth and drink the waters of the glow, for this ancient weapon of war is our salvation. It is the very symbol of Atom's glory. Who have we here? Could it be a new addition to our humble little community? Dear child, welcome. Welcome to Megaton. I am Confessor Cromwell, prophet of Atom and father of the undying glow. Please, child, come to the church anytime at all.
Okay, Tell me about the church.
Yes, what would you like to know?
What do you believe?
The Church of the Children of Atom is based on the idea that each single atomic mass in all of creation contains within it an entire universe. When that atomic mass is split, a single universe divides and becomes two, thus signifying the single greatest act of atom's creation. Occasionally, a divine event occurs, and trillions upon trillions of new universes are created. The last such event took place here 200 years ago. Where most of the lost children of Atom see that event as simple war and devastation, we see creation and unification in Atom's glow.
Why do you worship the bomb?
Those who were called to Atom during the Great Division were very fortunate. They were permitted to aid in the process of Atom's creation. We seek the same, both in symbol and in fact, and the bomb, as you call it, represents Atom's capacity for creation. We kneel before it and ask that Atom call us to aid him. We pray that out of our meager bodies, he will create new life.
What the hell is wrong with you people? Let's talk about something else.
As you wish.
Have you ever traveled outside of Megaton?
In my youth, I traveled quite a bit, but that was a different life. I assume that you are seeking information and advice, yes? The only advice that I can offer is this. You will find no wealth in the wasteland greater than that which you will find within yourself. Bask in Atom's glow, and you will understand.
Do you accept donations?
Why, yes, we do. How much would you like to donate?
10.
Bless you, child.
I'm done donating.
Very well.
What can you tell me about Megaton?
Megaton, Atom's sacred village. He has chosen this place for the site of his shrine, and we have been called. Outsiders ask us, why did you build a town around a bomb? To them I say, the bomb brings the promise of division and the gift of the glow. The bomb is us. The bomb is Atom, and thus we are Atom, awaiting the day in which each of us gives birth to 1 trillion new lives.
What's the news?
News? My friend, I take effort not to be involved in such worldly business. Earthly pursuits distract from Atom. Of course, now that you mentioned it, I've noticed that Moira has hired a mercenary to protect her goods. The man never sleeps, so they say.
I've seen him sleep. I could use... no. I have to go now.
I wish you well on your path. Behold! He is coming with the clouds, and every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf
critical
to hear the thunder of his voice.
Radiation sickness.
Let the men, women, and children of the earth come forth to gather and behold the power of Atom. Let those who dwell here in his favored land attend now to the words of
a scout
Yes?
for the Raiders. Here to check out our defenses. That true?
Later.
Ah, look. Another one of you wasteland assholes. Look here, asshole. I don't like you. Stay clear of me and we'll have no trouble.
You don't look like you belong here. What's your story?
There ain't much to tell. I used to live out in the wastes. Was a real bastard back then. But I put all that behind me.
Have you ever considered getting back out there?
What? Back out where?
Out there in the wastes, man. You must be bored to tears in this town.
I left all that behind me. There's nothing but bullshit out there. Killing, stealing, violence. I'm not that guy anymore.
Yeah, killing, stealing. Sounds fun, doesn't it?
You know, I do miss it sometimes. It's a life of freedom, you know? But come on, I'm a washed up old raider. What crew is going to take me on? These kids don't know nothing about respect.
You should come with me. I could use a hand.
No offense, kid, but you're not exactly the type I'm used to running with. I've heard about you. A little goody two-shoes out of the vault. I don't think our styles would really mesh. Nah, it ain't so bad here. I got some good memories, but that's all I got. Since I'm ruining the good ones, you know?
Fine. What do you know about the wasteland?
None of your fucking business.
Did I miss something? What's your problem with me?
You're from the outside, and I've lived too much of my life out there to trust every jackass nobody that wanders in from the wasteland. You seem all right, though, so I'll cut you a deal. I'll answer your questions so long as you don't give me any more reason to distrust you. Got it?
What do you know about the wasteland?
I've said just about all I'm going to say about that.
What do you do around here?
Me? I don't do a damn thing. Well, unless you count staying pissed drunk and making Moriarty rich or something. Sure, I'm the best shot in town with the rifle, so everyone comes running to old Jericho when the raiders show up. But between raids, they're content to take my money and drag me home when I've had too much.
What's the word around town?
A little drinking money might loosen my lips a bit. Give it a try. See what happens.
Go for the top shelf on me.
Don't you know how a bribe works? You give me money, and I give you information. In order to do that, you have to have money. Christ, kids.
I have to go.
Come back if you need something.
You want something?
I guess I'll just wait 12 hours with extreme radiation poisoning. Cough up a lung. Lose all my hair. Ain't nothing but a thing. Oh, all my hair's white. Awesome. Awesome.
How's the field research going? Oh, feeling a bit under the bit over the Geiger counter.
I'm about as radiators as I can get without burning a hole in the floor.
I can tell you're positively glowing. Now just hold on and try not to move. Tell me how it feels, and I'll get you fixed right up.
Oh, I feel fine, cough. Never better, cough. Not a problem at all, wheeze.
Oh, you poor dear. Putting on a brave face like that. Well, don't worry. It'll all be better. And it's for a good cause. Now, let me take a few notes, and I'll handle that nasty radiation with a bit of my own homemade Radcure concoction. I've never had a chance to test it out on someone so heavily dosed. Oh, but I'm sure it'll work out fine. Exciting, isn't it? Okay, a little Brahmin milk, a couple magnets, and maybe a few happy thoughts. Well, you're alive! Oh, that's the good news. But there was a little side effect. A teeny tiny mutation. But it seems to be benign, at least. Here, take a few radiation chems as my little way of saying, I'm sorry I twisted your DNA like a kitten with a ball of yarn.
Moira's experiment has an unexpected side effect. When you suffer from advanced radiation poisoning, crippled limbs automatically regenerate. I'm ready to continue research on the first chapter. I'm taking a break from the research. No.
I've got to see how safe it is to scavenge food from one of those huge stores out there. I need someone to research how to travel through a minefield. And that'll cover the first section of the book. Which strikes your fancy?
Getting food.
Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super-duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it.
Okay, I'll check out the Super Duper Mart. What's the pay?
Hopefully, you'll be finding food and medicine, but I could sweeten the deal by paying more food when you get back, regardless of the results. While you're away, I can at least search through my junk and see if there's anything that'll go with old food to make it more appetizing.
Okay.
Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay?
Let me see what you have for sale.
What do you need?
I need to get rid of this red roach meat. And I guess these batons and baseball bat. And I'll take half your energy. Oh. I should hold on to that flower because I don't want it to disappear.
Good hunting!
fellow student on the path of the wasteland. Welcome to my humble caravan. Please relax, for we are in a place of safety. The type of safety that can only be ensured by an abundance of weaponry, both wicked and awesome, all of which can be yours for the right price.
Tell me about your caravan.
See, the world's a dangerous and unbalanced place. So I realized the only way to bring peace was to make sure that everyone could be dangerous. So, with a little bit of help from the mayor of Canterbury Commons, I set up this caravan. I can't give the weapons away for free, but I come close.
I'm here to buy. This was a gift from my papa.
Thanks.
Wish me luck. As requested. S. Here's the stuff you wanted. If anyone asks where you got it, say it was a gift from your grandma. Happy hunting. E. Lost children of the wastes rejoice. Adam presents to you a chance to redemption. The Church of the Children of Adam offers you a chance to participate in the keeping of Adam's sacred city of Megaton. We accept currency which shall be used to keep this holy place as pure and as safe as possible. Greetings from Point Lookout. Straight from the land of warm beaches and luscious wetlands comes the Duchess Gambit, the finest vessel on the East Coast, piloted by Tobar the Ferryman. And to the hungry masses of the capital wasteland, he brings the hearty punga fruit, a delicious and nutritious addition to your daily meal. Its tangy taste and the most refreshing meal in the world. Find the punga fruit at your local merchant now, or buy straight from the source at the Duchess Gambit, now docked south of the Citadel. Special bonus: hey adventurers, itching to find Point Lookout's treasures for yourself? Talk to Tobar to book passage back to this land of mystery. Okay, so I have bullets for the sniper rifle. What is that? It's a vicious dog. Where am I trying to go? What's that? heading to the Super Duper Mart. Now, Wolf, Meow Wolf, Cat Wolf. The guy who did the oh wait, he died. Well, whoever did the art exhibit. Oh, whoa. Should do a. I just got hit. Should do a version of Super Duper Mart, but it's been ravaged by oh, that's a Talon company. I'm not ready for them yet. Ravaged by nuclear war. You know, Omega Mart? You guys see those commercials? Well, anyway, it was like a trippy, Adult Swim, Cinco. You guys ever see, Tim and Eric Awesome Show? Great job. Well, they were always doing weird things, and Omega Mart was kind of like that. It was like a spoof of like something weird. I just heard a laser. Oh. Over here is where the mutants are. They're always killing people over here. They may be too strong for me.
Those monsters, they're gonna get me.
Those what? What's the matter? Calm down, kid. What the heck is your problem?
Those things, they keep coming. They scare me. Make it stop.
Hey, calm down. It's gonna be okay, I promise.
No, those things, they're right behind me. Leave me alone.
Unless you tell me what the problem is, I can't help you.
Those things. It's all their fault. They did this to us.
Okay, kid, I'm gonna say it once. Stop your whining.
No, you don't care. The grown-ups never cared. Now they're all dead. Well, fine. You'll just die too.
Alright, I'm sorry. Calm down. And tell me what's going on.
Please don't get mad at me. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Just help me. Promise you'll help me.
I'd like to help, but I need to know more. And my controller died. Omega Mart. Yeah, they had Willie Nelson in the commercials. But it was a fake There's a fake Willie Nelson. A Willie Nelson that no one could trust. A Willie Nelson that no one could believe.
Those big things. They're all over Greyditch. And they killed everyone. Please, mister. Please find my papa.
Okay, I'll look for your father.
You will? Really? Thanks a whole lot. My house is the one closest to the huge sign and the old diner. Please, find my papa and make him come back.
Make him come back. Look, anything else you can do to help might save lives.
Nope. All I got is what's left on my back.
Is there anywhere you can hide while I search?
Well, there is the personal shelter next to the old diner. Papa always said to stay away from it. But I guess it's supposed to be safe. I'll head over there and wait inside. Hurry back.
Okay. Oh, what? Oh. I guess I should do the Swift Learner again. So I can level up quicker next time. Item condition. Your weapon is in poor condition and can do more damage if repaired. You can repair items in your Pip-Boy or by visiting a vendor. To repair it yourself, you'll need to use spare parts or a similar weapon. From a similar weapon.
Chickens! Time to die!
If you want to read that, okay, but I know how. Whoa. Really? A mini nuke.
Really? Black stuff. Fellas, trouble's over. Bullshit! Come out and fight! Come on, boys! Retreat! Kick ass! Come on! Come on!
Run maintenance routine. For more top-of-the-line Robco products, see your local showroom.
Loading personality. Robco R04V9. Office helper. Running default office protocol. Error. Loading daily agenda. Error. Security breach detected. Please stand back. Greetings, fellow office employee. Please present your valid ID. Scanning for office ID. ID accepted. Have a nice day.
When I come back, I want this place to be spotless. Spotless, you hear? Let's try out that fast travel.
Yeah? What is it? I sure am, Sonny. What have you got for me?
No charge.
Are you serious? Why, I'll be. Thank you, stranger. I can't tell you what this means to Megaton.
Evening. It's locked for a reason. Don't... Well, goddamn. You're new, right? Name's Leo Stahl. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Yeah.
Okay. I have to go.
See you soon.
Well, let's take a sit. Wait 9 hours. And go see Moira Brown.
How's the field research going?
Good.
So, how's the scabbing been? Got the food and medicine from that super duper mart?
Well, I've got the food, but no luck on the medicine.
Really? No medicine at all? None? Seriously? Well, I guess I should have expected that. It's been a long time after all. But you certainly did research a couple of risks of those big stores. Tell me about it.
It's got a lot of food. It's got a lot more food than most places, but I wasn't the only one there.
It makes sense that there'd be a few raiders there. But if that's the only concern, that hardly makes it worse than anywhere else out there. Well, keep what you got. Just traded for a big food shipment myself. Here, take a bit. My treat. The taste kind of grates after a while.
Let's finish the chapter with that landmine research.
Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps. I've heard stories about a ghost town that's just full of mines. Traders just call the place Minefield. Sounds like the place for some field work. Get in there, get back, and tell me all about it. And could you bring back a mine for my studies?
I'll head into the minefield. That seems kind of unhealthy. How will you make it worth my while?
What better reward for avoiding explosives than to pay you with explosives? Frag grenades, in this case. I got a pretty good haul of them recently. And if you bring me back something to study, maybe I can make some modifications for you. Nothing like tinkering with a live mine, right?
Okay.
Oh, don't worry. No one ever goes there because they say it's a ghost town. And since ghosts don't exist, you can just focus on the landmines. I hear there's a playground in the middle of town. Reach that point and come back, and I'm sure you'll have some stories to tell.
Okay.
Have fun out there, okay?
Oh.
How are those hot little potatoes?
I don't think walking around in a minefield is a very good idea. I haven't been to the minefield yet. Hold on. What do you know about minefield?
They say it was a town called Ridgefield until slavers cleared it out. Now, it's supposedly cursed and just a death trap to visitors. Now, everyone calls the place Minefield and says it's a ghost town. Superstitious nonsense, of course, but that's how people think. You'll be fine.
Let me see what you have for sale.
What do you need?
To trade.
Good hunting!
Ah, look at this! New blood! Tell me, boy, you ever hear of the Enclave? The last remnant of the good old USA they are. Now, I don't know you from Adam, but I got you pegged for a patriot. And any patriot worth his salt is going to toss his gun in for the Enclave. Any day now, they're going to roll up here, and then this nightmare will be over for good. But listen to me, Ramble. I'm Nathan. What can I do for you?
Why do you support the Enclave? If you've never seen the Enclave, how can you know anything about them?
Why? Why? Look around you. This is the good old USA. Sure, she looks a little bit different these days, but you're still on American soil. And even if you were born in some underground vault, you were born under the United States, which makes you an American. And it's your duty and my duty to support our country and our president, no matter what. Understand?
You're right. My country deserves and my unthinking, unquestioning support. Now more than ever.
Now there's a proud patriot. After all, if they could do us wrong, we wouldn't have elected them in the first place, right? Yes, sir. Trust in the judgment of other people to know what's best for me. It's the American way.
You can't see it, but I'm saluting. And not the right kind of saluting. If you've never seen the Enclave, how do you know anything about them?
They're on the radio. They have been for years. President Eden talks about everything they're doing. They got flying robots all around, watching everything so they know what to do when they finally swoop in and clean this place up. You'll see. People think I'm just a crazy old man. Things will be different when the Enclave gets here.
Who are the Enclave, anyway?
They're the American government. The Eagle. People comma we the more perfect union.
I have to go. What's the word around town?
I couldn't tell you, really. I talked to Manya, if you care that much. She's lived in Megaton longer than anyone.
And she's your wife.
Take care.
Do you want something, or are you just looking to get your ass beat?
Let's go.
Colin Moriarty. Always pleased to see a new face. But I'm afraid you've had the misfortune to catch me, well, out of me element. I'm the owner and proprietor of Moriarty's, you see. The saloon. But please, see for yourself. Come by for a drink or 12. You and I, oh, we're going to be fast friends. Fast friends.
I'm looking for my father. Middle-aged guy. Maybe you've seen him.
My God, it's you. The little baby boy all grown up. Persistent little bastard, ain't you? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct?
Huh? My father and I were born in Vault 101.
Is that what your father told you? That you were born in that hole? That he was born there as well? Oh, the lies we tell to those we love. Your father brought you to the vault right after you were born. To keep you safe, you see. I remember it well. You stayed in my saloon after all. That's right. Your father, his Brotherhood of Steel friend, and you, the suckling babe with nary a tit to suckle. Sorry about your mom, truly. But life goes on. Daddy lied. Life's full of little disappointments. And now you're all grown up and wondering where he's gone to.
My dad told me we were born in the vault.
Ah, I see. You know, I heard about the brainwashing that goes on down there. From some other fella, escaped, 5 years back. All hail the overseer, we're born in the vault, we die in the vault, and all that other assorted lunacy. Kid, you've got better programming than our own Deputy Weld. You'd best wise up quick. Wouldn't want anyone taking advantage of you, hmm?
Look, I just want to find my dad. Do you know where he is? How much for you to tell me where my dead father is?
You catch on quick, kid. That's the way of it out here, for sure. You want something, you take it. Or you pay in cold, hard caps. Say, $100. Seems a fair price to facilitate a family reunion, don't you think?
I don't have 100 caps.
All right, kid. Let me help you out. You know, we're all time safe. If you don't have the cops to pay for the information, then maybe you could do a little favor for them.
Sure. Anything to get the information. So you want me to do your dirty work?
Who said anything about dirty work? You need some caps, and I'm giving you a way to get them. It's just business. This jockey bitch named Silver borrowed quite a few caps from me. Claimed she could start funneling Jet and Psycho to me for a good price. Problem is, she scrammed with the loot and set herself up in Springvale so she can inject herself into a stupor. Get the caps she owes me, and they're yours. Yours to pay me with, anyway.
Can you tell me where my father is now?
You got memory problems, kid? You ain't getting something for nothing. So pony up the 300 caps and then we'll talk.
300? What the hell? You said 100. I'm sorry, but we had a deal for 100.
Oh, no. I offered a deal for 100 caps. You declined. So now I'm offering a new deal for 300 caps. But why worry about trivialities when your father's safety could be at stake?
Okay, let's take a step back. 100 caps was reasonable, wasn't it?
I'm being reasonable. I'm also being a businessman. The information about your father must be worth quite a bit to you. Otherwise you would have never come back. With the rise in demand comes rise in price. The offer is 300 caps and it stands.
Fine, 300 caps, now spill it.
Oh, come on now. Are people in your vault so gullible that you'd think I'd fall for this? You don't have the caps, so you don't get the information. I'm not stupid.
What's all this about Galaxy News Radio?
Galaxy News Radio is some loudmouth radio station located in the ruins of D.C. Three Dog, the king of that loony bin, keeps yapping about fighting some good fight or something. A bunch of crap. But I suppose if you wanted to know what was going on in the wasteland, that's the place to go. Me, I could care less.
Know anything about the area outside Megaton?
The wasteland? Why the hell would you want to go out there? Listen to me, lad. Megaton has everything you could possibly need. Why go anywhere else?
What's the word around town?
I own a saloon, kid. Rumors are part and parcel. So, I'll give you this one for free. Not sure if you've met her, but Lucy West, that pretty young thing, she's afraid. Of what, of who, I couldn't say. But you can feel the fear on her.
I gotta go.
I await our next meeting with bated breath.
I had 100 caps. Shit. you know what? That's where I'm gonna call it. I'll see you tomorrow at 10 p.m. my time. It's late. I don't know if you could tell, but it's late. So I'll see you tomorrow, 10 p.m. at the very least, for the watch party Tales from the Crypt.